This is Valorant. We're here on the Xbox Series X with the UE5, the Unreal Engine 5 update to the game. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So this is the competitive, intense, free-to-play shooter Counter-Strike-esque game with hero-type abilities, 13 rounds to attack and defend using tactical style, 1 life per round, unique abilities and powers that will guide your way as you attempt to survive and tackle the problems around you. So anyways, yeah, this is a pretty popular shooter. We played this, I guess, a little bit when it came out. Well, we did some streams and whatnot of it. And then it's quite fascinating here to see this with the Unreal Engine 5 update to the game, as I wasn't really anticipating that they would go and well, I mean, it makes sense, a lot of these games, if they're running off of, like, Unreal Engine to eventually move to UE5, but you're always just kind of like, oh, okay, well, that's a interesting surprise, and, you know, what happens, and you jump in, and you see what it looks like and stuff, which is interesting. From what I recall, I think the game's art aesthetic and whatnot is carried forward here. It just seems that it, like, looks slightly better. Like UE5, it's got a very distinct aesthetic to it, where the games usually all look very, very similar, and, you know, kind of the way the rock texturing and generation of items and textures is done. So I would say it definitely looks a little bit more realistic in a way, if that kind of makes any sort of sense. Like, it retains the, I guess you would say, the art style, and then it just sort of changes it up a little bit. See, my thing is, I don't really remember all the finite details of playing this game. There's so many, there's like a bunch of new operators or whatever, and then, you know, abilities and stuff. It's been quite a while, like I said. It's been a bit. But yeah, it's a 5v5 action. You kind of go in, you battle, and you attempt to survive. And see how long you can last. And you can play in a competitive or a casual sense. So it can be either as intensive or passive as you want. But let's be real here, every mode is competitive, right? It's just the competitive mode gets really competitive. But yeah, it's quite a fluid experience. It seems to be running really well on Unreal Engine 5. I'm not really noticing the usual technical issues, so it seems like it was a pretty... Like, it seems like they developed this game with an idea of, like, kind of future-proofing it, if that makes sense. Like, it definitely seems like it was sort of geared towards eventually getting this kind of an update. And it just kind of visually makes it look a little bit better. So again, like with all of the stuff that runs in Unreal Engine 5, this is going to be temporally scaled. So it's going to be 4K, but the internal resolution is going to be a lot lower. And this is targeting 120 FPS. You can see that in the top left corner of the screen. Yeah, it's basically just like a locked level of fluidity. There's spatial sound, Dolby Atmos, and DTS:X support available as well. Let's go for heavy armor. But yeah, the game has settings that you can choose. Like, there's content filter stuff, all this stuff. But like, you can kind of have stats, so you can have like text only, graph only. You can see how that kind of looks on the side there. You can see the FPS graph. Really up to you if you want to have stats. And the server tick rate, total frame rate, all this stuff. So you can kind of really get the intense kind of like in-depth competitive stuff if you want. You know, the choice is really up to you and how you want to take it. But yeah, it definitely seems like a pretty good Unreal Engine 5 upgrade, I would say. Like, I think you'll be quite pleased if you're a regular player. If you're looking at a revisit, I think the game will look genuinely familiar, but just a little better, a little sharper, a little cleaner. Really thought I could get that with the spray. This is all about like intensive headshots and hitting the right spot. I think we're doing pretty well though as a team, I will say that. But yeah, it's all about, you know, the agents, the operators, whatever you want to call them. I think they are specifically supposed to be agents. But it's all about like getting that headshot, getting that right hit, placing your bullets, you know, making sure you're doing the right move. If you're like sitting there talking with your team, making sure that you are, you know, working together in order to get the objectives complete and to win the rounds. You know, it's an interesting thing. It's basically, you know, a take on Counter-Strike. Taking Counter-Strike, planning, defending, attacking, and then adding that operator layer, that kind of, you know, that styling that you get from Riot with their titles like League and stuff. I knew exactly that I was going to come around that corner. They're starting to become self-aware. I know. And then each of the maps offers a different challenge, and there's lots of variables. Like, obviously, I'm playing fast and loose because I don't really, you know, I'm not that intense about this, but, like, you know, you make sound, you gotta be careful about the sounds you make on the map, you gotta be careful of your approach and how you take everything in. There's, you know, quite a bit of depth, but again, it borrows, it does its own thing, but it definitely borrows heavily from, you know, the origins of something like Counter-Strike. I know this one is, I believe, maybe like the second most, right behind Counter-Strike in terms of this type of gameplay for genre, but yeah, it works pretty well. That was a good shooting right there. Ugh. Well, the effort was there. The effort was definitely there. I know it's a neat game. I don't know if I necessarily want to get back into it. Maybe I should have went with the Vandal. I don't know why I'm just using these, basically an equivalent of an MP5 here. But I do think it does look better. I don't know, like, I feel like if you play this a lot, you'll notice it more so than someone coming back and being like, well, to me, the art direction always was kind of the same as it is sort of now. It's just, yeah, I do think the, you know, like the rock textures and stuff, it just looks a lot more detailed. It's still, it's got that sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a bit of a softness with UE5 stuff too. Like you definitely get a lot more realistic looking of a, you know, sort of experience, if that makes sense. Like you, I should have known that.
Like I never left. Right here. I want of these.
Yeah. So, anyways. Yeah, it gives it like a bit of a softness. So you get more realism, and it's usually just a lower res. I forgot I was supposed to go kill the thing after I come back. Yeah, no, I'm a fool. Yeah, that's on me for not thinking of that. Like I said, it's been quite a while. Like it was literally the launch of the console release version of this game was the last time I really played this. But I mean, I know the basics as far as like the Counter-Strike type rules. It's just whether or not I remember the finite details of the abilities and what others do. It's a problem when you're out of the game for a long time on these types of games. You really do kind of forget about some of the more important aspects of it. Yeah, we're doing pretty good though. Definitely will say that.
Skill covers the rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with something a little bit more intensive, I think. A regen shield? Nah, I'm gonna go with heavy armor.
Can someone get this?
And of course, Counter-Strike rules, you get the knife, you move a little bit faster. And I don't want to go in the same spot this time. Also, I'm gonna hide the,
let's play.
I'm gonna just show the text only. So wait, we're going in a different direction, but I want to go to the left side. Oh well. This guy's just walking slowly, taking it in. That's kind of funny. Kingdom Rush Ramos. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's not good.
Dropping a smoke.
Shot my wing.
Right here.
Spike down A.
Critical hit. You had your fun. My turn.
Oh, come! Ugh. Wow, I got really badly outplayed there. That was actually embarrassing. Yeah. I definitely deserved that, but that was really, really bad. I think the character abilities and stuff look pretty good.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if they're ever going to upgrade the League to a higher quality like this, but I think that one's running off of more spaghetti code. Wow. But I also think that's an important part of this type of game, is actually keeping it on the
Outside of this gig,
cutting edge, has to say, tech-wise.
many day-to-day benefits as you think.
Making sure that it's like up to date, and I'm not doing too bad here. Otherwise, you'll lose your audience to other
Can someone get this?
Let's do what we do.
similar type games. It is actually kind of amazing that they've got a UE5 game running at 120 FPS, and it's actually smooth and fluid. Oh, come on.
Enemy beat.
Really? You've got to be kidding me.
Reloading.
Can't use this yet.
I guess I had that coming, I suppose. Yeah, I forgot about that. You just go into like a duel. Yeah, there's a lot of quirks here with the different characters, I'll tell you that much. Everybody's got a gimmick.
It's all you, little homie.
Oh yeah, it's free to play, so you know, it's skins and all the other usual event type things.
Wingman's gonna
It's
punch
interesting because it's very similar to what I recall, but it's just like,
Spike planted. Thanks.
you know, the little smaller finite details of like how everybody kind of plays, and then the new agents that they've added.
We're going again.
Definitely makes it a little harder to dive back into. A person became a fish and sent out a fish thing. Is that
Monster on
new?
the loose.
Yeah, I just don't recall the crazier stuff like that.
Last player standing.
Be at peace.
But yeah, as far as like a console version, everything like that, it's pretty good. Honestly, like, it runs well. It's a good shooter game. I'm trying to think of competition this one really has,
Say it, but
console-wise.
play as a team.
It's like what, the
Man.
Fragpunk, which I like, but you know, I guess the benefit of this one is the whole cross progression across systems, and it's already pretty established on PC, so. Ugh. Definitely helps it a fair bit as far as audience goes. These guys and their intense gun swappings. Kind of want to go the far left.
Show me a target. No distraction.
Yeah, the character models definitely look a lot better. At least I think details-wise.
Need healing.
Okay. I had that coming, I guess. Yeah, I got trapped by a thing, and then I didn't know that trapped me. I thought it would just shoot at me. You notice how I do pretty good when I'm in actual, like, one-to-one fights, but as soon as there's some sort of weird agent ability, all of a sudden I'm just, like, unable to do anything. It's kind of funny. That's the part that gets me, is, like, as far as, like, a Counter-Strike, like, a shooting experience, I can do that, but as soon as there's, like, some kind of weird extra, like, twist thing, all of a sudden I'm very out of my element on things. But playing this a lot, you would learn all that.
Last player standing. Spike
Absolutely
down mid.
smoked. They are definitely coming back hard, I'll tell you that much.
I got.
Seems like a one-shot kill in that? Holy.
Listen up.
We absolutely just, like,
If I don't get
blew
that
our
one,
lead.
Give me a nudge. I might not be dead, just taking a wee kip.
These matches definitely go on for a very, very long time. At least you get your value out of it. I say we rush B. What do you say, squad?
No charges.
Enemy spotted B.
Stopping fire.
Wow, that is some impeccable accuracy.
Have the spike.
Like, genuinely impeccable accuracy.
Last player standing.
Satisfying.
You really gotta get that like right bullet to get that headshot or something. You just die in these. Absolute intensive precision is required.
It's you and me.
Spike drop. Train harder.
How couldn't I have done that?
One enemy remaining.
Breathe out.
You know what? I gotta say, that was a great effort there because, you know,
What will it be? this
so many enemies. Genuinely impressive.
I have extra money.
Okay, I guess we won't go down the far left again.
No,
Thank you.
thanks.
It's so weird seeing so many games given this sort of upgrade. Which sounds weird, but like, you know, remastering, improving these games using UE5, it's all quite fascinating.
Spike. Reloading. I can't use that. Your duty is not over.
Thank you, Sage.
Good work.
Oh, come on.
Spike down A.
Yeah, they just like, they're razor sharp on that. I'm hitting body, that guy's hitting straight upper body. I think they got like auto locking on this stuff. We were destroying these guys.
Wall raised.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, they just started tanking it, eh? Don't go, just stand there. Let them come to you. Be the bullet. Fancy looking gun. Oh, I guess they knew where this character was? Huh. Odd.
30 seconds left.
Some people just have the skill, I guess, and the talent for Valorant. Oh, and I guess outside of competitive and unranked, there's Deathmatch and Spike Rush, so, yeah, seasonal stuff that they do. If you're looking for something other than this mode, but this is the primary way to play this game. All these games, they have to have some kind of, like, secondary thing to please people, but, you know, for a lot of them, it's just one specific mode that people do or experience.
Over there. Who else? My ult is ready.
Good double kill.
Last player standing.
And cap from behind.
One enemy remaining.
That was a great effort.
Clutch.
Good job, Freaky Thing 69. Getting it done for the team. Gives us the opportunity to come back. Maybe it's time to start rocking the MP5 again.
Can someone get this? Can someone get this? Can someone get this? Thank you.
Getting some lag all of a sudden.
Thanks.
Alright, well, hope that doesn't impact regular gameplay. So anyways, this basically, you know, covers the game and stuff and talks about and gives you an idea of things. You'll probably be pretty satisfied by,
Breaking them.
you know, what it has to offer, and you'll find it be kind of intriguing, I would imagine. Especially if you're looking for something Counter-Strike-esque and you want a little bit of a twist. That's what this game is aiming to provide, and the UE5 update's just a nice little quality of life upgrade for just that sort of thing.
Enemy